Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Jessica Omo, and if this is your first time seeing my face on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button if you like this video and you want to see more of my content, and drop a comment if you want to as well. Well, let's talk and let's move straight to the video. So today's topic, we're going to be talking about types of women you should avoid. So yeah, if you're a lady and you're watching this video, please just take into consideration what things you could change about yourself if you're watching this video. So the first type of woman you should avoid is the Mrs. Overly Emotional. So when I say overly emotional, so like this lady, she literally cries every time you're trying to have a conversation with her, or probably you're confronting her about a particular issue and you're like that, oh, I didn't like what you did when we went to the club, or I didn't like what you did when we went to the bar, or I didn't like what you did, how you approached me when we were at the mall when I was buying something. That was quite disrespectful. You're trying to communicate to her about something, and the next thing she starts crying. You kind of want to think about that. Every time you're trying to speak to this woman and complain about how she made you feel, she starts crying, gets all emotional. Literally, this woman is using this behavior to manipulate you. Because at the end of the day, she starts crying and you're like, oh, sorry, I'm sorry I made you feel this way. You're apologizing, and the problem is never really solved. If you actually check it, it's actually not solved. So like, this type of women should be avoided. And if you're this type of person, it's advisable you train yourself to stop doing that. Allow people speak and, lay their complaints. It's not actually a good trait. I know a lot of women can get so emotional and they just break down like, oh, that, like, you don't even want to listen. You need to listen and do not cry. Yeah, I don't know any other better way to explain this further, but that is actually emotional manipulation. Yeah. So the next type of woman you should avoid is the spender. Yes, the spender. So first of all, men think all women love money. All women just want money from men. And that is false. So many women actually want something different. But I'm not saying wanting money is a bad thing, but wanting too much money, it's actually a bad thing. So first of all, I'm just going to say that there are some women that want money. Like, they want to spend all the money. So example, for a woman that literally, she's not financially stable, she doesn't budget, she just spends as it comes. Like, she's buying. She wants to get the latest Goyard bag. She wants to get the latest Louis Vuitton bag. She wants to get the latest Prada bag. What other fancy brand don't you know? She wants to get it. So this type of woman, it's not, let's say she's not an accountable woman, because obviously you want to have a woman that is accountable. Yes, it's good to spoil yourself. It's good to obviously buy things that you like, nice things. Yeah, it's really good, but not to the extent of the fact that your bag costs £3,000 and what's in your account £200. That's really not the best way to manage yourself as a person. So if you're going to have this kind of woman, you're going to run into debt. If you're going to eventually marry her, you're actually going to run into debt. Because why should you do that to yourself? So yes, please avoid the overspenders. That's the woman that likes to spend too much money. How is she going to run your home? These ladies are not accountable. Then the next type of woman you should avoid is the Mrs. Flirtatious woman. So this woman literally needs attention from every man that she comes across. Like, she wants the next guy coming to appreciate her and have a look at her and say, oh my god, that girl is damn gorgeous. She needs validation from all men that she comes across. So those kind of women should be avoided, because to me it's 50% of the time they are mostly cheaters. So this type of women should be avoided, because she literally wants attention from all the men in the room. Why do you want that? That's a lot of stress for yourself, because I feel it's a really bad habit, it's really a bad behavior, because it's quite difficult for you to change. I honestly believe it's actually quite difficult for you to change that behavior. You need to like work on yourself, and men should stop feeling that they can change all types of women. Yes, I know some women are easy to change, but there are some women that you have to leave them to change by themselves. They have to decide by themselves to make the change. Like J. Cole would say, he said in one of his songs, he was like, the only real change comes from inside. To be very honest, you can talk all you want to talk. If someone doesn't want to change, someone doesn't want to do the right things, all your talk is just unnecessary. You can take a camel to the river, but you cannot force it to drink water. Yeah, period. Now the next woman on my list will be the negative woman. So this woman literally looks down on literally almost everything. So you see, when a lady sees someone, another woman pass, and she's like, oh, she's not that fine. Oh, everyone is so annoying here. Like, you take her out, she's complaining that, oh, what's this person even saying? This person is irritating. This person, I don't like the smell of this place. Like, he's always complaining. Everything is negative. You should actually be skeptical about this type of woman. Like, she looks down on other women to the extent that they're insecure, and they're like, oh, is that girl's hair longer than my hair? Oh, why are you looking at her? Is she that fine? These are very, very little points which women will say. And if you're a woman, if you want to change, you can start today. Start today. Because to be very honest, some people don't know when they say all these kind of things, but it's better to start training yourself in order to stop doing that. Now, men, if you want to give a negative woman the chance to be in your life, how is she going to help you raise your purpose in life? Like, how is she going to impact your purpose in life? Because literally she's negative about everything. So what if one day you come back from work and you're like, oh God, I think I'm not going to get this deal. And she's like, she looks at it and she's like, oh, I really don't even know if you're going to get it. Are you sure you're capable? Now you should avoid negativity, bad energy, stay far away, period. Guys, please stay away from negative people, negative women especially. If you're looking to have a long-term relationship with someone, which could include marriage, you shouldn't go for negative women. Then the next woman on my list, I mentioned this when I was talking about types of men you should avoid, is the inconsistent woman. So an inconsistent woman, like, you message her today, she responds to your message next week. Why are you that kind of woman? What is happening? Why? If a woman is really attracted to you, she's going to communicate with you, she's going to respond to your message. If she doesn't respond to your message early, at least she'll tell you that, oh, she was busy. Like, she'll give you an excuse. Do you understand? But she's going to communicate with you. Do you get me? So if a woman is not communicating with you, if you message her today, she responds next 2 weeks, she doesn't fancy you. Inconsistent women, inconsistent people should be blocked. And that's on period. Inconsistent women should be blocked. You can't message me now, or rather, you can't message a man today and you respond in next 2 weeks or next week, and you're coming with the energy of the fact that maybe you guys are cool. It doesn't make sense. Stop it if you are doing it. Stop that behavior. Then the last type of woman you should avoid for today would be the party girl. So this woman is always going for parties. Which party she's not there? She's always at all goddamn parties. So literally, if her friends call her and be like, oh, Stephanie, you need to come out, we're going out now, she's already on the move. She's getting there immediately. She's literally always drunk. If you're looking for a responsible woman, this is not the type of woman you should be going for, because why are you going to go for a woman that is always drunk and always going for parties? As well as guys too as well, obviously. A man that is always drunk and always going for parties as well, you shouldn't go for that kind of man as well. But that's not what we're talking about today. Women in the picture, please, you should avoid these women if you're looking for high value women. Alright guys, that is all for today. I hope you liked this video. Please hit the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to my channel, share with your friends as well, and drop a comment as well. Thank you for watching to this extent. Bye bye. Love you all.
Escala, hey, yeah, yeah. Escala, hey, yeah.